The practice of telling yourself something meaningful and empowering every morning, ISN. T. Just a motivational gimmick it. S. A deliberate act of mental conditioning. The first few moments of your day hold a unique power because they set the emotional and psychological tone for everything that follows. What you say to yourself in those moments can influence your focus, emotional state, and even the decisions you make throughout the day. That's why one of the most foundational things you can say to yourself in the morning is, I am alive. I am grateful. This simple affirmation may seem small, but it carries immense weight. When you begin your day by acknowledging the fact that you are alive, you step into awareness. You shift your consciousness away from autopilot and into intentional presence. Being alive is not just a passive state, it is an opportunity. It means that you still have breath, still have choice, and still have potential. Too often, people wake up and immediately start thinking about what they lack, what's missing, what's stressful, what's wrong. But when you start instead with the truth that you are alive, you shift from scarcity to possibility. Pairing that awareness with gratitude changes everything. Gratitude isn't about denying your challenges. It's about choosing to see what's still good, even when life feels difficult. When you say, I am grateful, you not pretending that everything is perfect. You retraining your mind to focus on what is already working, what already exists in your favor, and what you can build upon. Gratitude isn't something that just happens. It's something you actively create through attention and intention. Science supports this practice. Studies in positive psychology have shown that people who practice daily gratitude have lower stress levels, better emotional regulation, and improved relationships. Gratitude actually activates areas of the brain associated with dopamine and serotonin, the chemicals responsible for pleasure and well-being. When you express gratitude, even silently to yourself, you're quite literally altering your brain chemistry in a positive way. And when this happens first thing in the morning, you're setting up your nervous system to operate from a calmer, more resilient baseline. There's also a spiritual and philosophical depth to this affirmation. I am alive is a grounding reminder of impermanence. Nothing is guaranteed, not the next hour, not tomorrow. So when you truly acknowledge your aliveness, you also acknowledge its fragility. That recognition can either scare you or empower you, and if you channel it correctly, it empowers. It wakes you up to the fact that today is a chance, not a chore. Life isn't something that's owed to you, it's something that's gifted to you. That shift in perspective can dissolve resentment and replace it with presence. It turns ordinary tasks into privileges. The job you may not love, still a chance to grow. The family that challenges you, still a chance to love. The body that aches, still a vessel that moves you forward. And when you start your day from that place alive and grateful, you're more centered, you respond better to stress. You're less likely to be thrown off by minor frustrations. Gratitude builds emotional resilience because it gives you something to hold on to that's bigger than your problems. It reminds you that even on difficult days, there is still something worth appreciating. Maybe it's the sunlight on your skin, or the ability to breathe deeply, or the fact that you have a new day to try again. These small recognitions build a mindset that is unshakable because it doesn't depend on perfection, it depends on perspective. Saying I am alive, I am grateful also connects you to purpose. You realize that if you're alive, there's still something you're here to do. You're not here by accident. Even if your path is unclear or your goals feel far away, the simple fact that you're still breathing is a signal that your journey isn't over. Gratitude fuels that sense of purpose. It reminds you of what's already inside of you, the capacity to grow, contribute, and move forward, even if slowly. This kind of affirmation also starts to rewire how you view your identity. When you repeat it daily, it becomes more than just a phrase. It becomes a lens. Over time, your subconscious mind absorbs it and begins to see the world through it. You stop rushing past life. You stop taking things for granted. You begin to notice the small details, the kindness of a stranger, the food on your plate, the roof over your head. This awareness transforms the ordinary into the meaningful. Life stops being a to-do list and starts becoming a lived experience. And because you're seeing more of the good, your energy shifts. People can feel it when someone walks into a room grounded in gratitude. You become calmer, more thoughtful, more present. Your presence becomes a gift to others because you're not just existing, you're intentionally alive. The real beauty of this affirmation is that it costs nothing and takes less than a minute, but its effects ripple throughout your entire day. It improves your focus because your mind isn't scattered. It strengthens your relationships because you show up with appreciation rather than entitlement. It even improves your decision-making because you're not acting out of fear or lack, but from a sense of abundance and clarity. It's not about pretending that life is easy. It's about reminding yourself that life, even with its chaos, is still a chance to become more of who you're meant to be. When you say, I am alive, I am grateful, you re-choosing to build your day on a foundation of awareness and appreciation rather than fear and frustration. You're choosing to notice what's right even when some things are wrong, and you're training your mind to support you rather than sabotage you. Over time, this becomes more than just a morning ritual, it becomes your mental default. And when gratitude becomes your default, you don't just change your mornings. You change your life.